Hello everybody, this is a new video. I'm going to work on Canson on an A5. These are the details of the paper. I got these papers from a friend of mine and I love them. This is the Faber-Castell. These are the pencils I'm going to use. These are the graphites. These pencils I actually bought them because a friend of me told me so, and it really was a life-changing event. I was just using some cheap pencils and really this is like an upgrade. First I'm going to outline the paper. I like to have a little bit of a free space around the paper and around my drawing. Just it gives a bit more space and it makes it for me easier to work also. And especially when you start, when you for example have an A4, it's quite big and it's quite an effort to start working on this, so that's why I like to start small. Here I'm taking the middle point to have a reference point for the cross I'm making. This is just to have it as a guidance line. I'm using my 2B for this, just to make sure that, in the end you can just erase the lines as well, so you don't have like super harsh lining. This movement I'm making to, make sharp lines, it's always a bit of a guess how you start making the lines, but you have an eraser, so you can erase everything if you make any mistakes. Directly I'm going down, connecting it there. Then I'm measuring how much distance there is between the outer line and the shape. This is just making it easy. Don't make it harder for yourself. It's a hobby. You need to get into the zone. Mostly I get like a zone, like I really get rid of all of my bad feelings and I just, go with the flow and just start drawing. And that is what I want to teach you, is just to, find your flow and go with it. Here I already did some of the shade and I actually don't know why, because I'm going to, mix it up afterwards with the shape. So here I'm erasing the middle lines, and this got me an idea to make something in the shape as well, just to do an extra line. Why not? Let's be creative. And here I'm going to show you what line I'm going to do, and be aware this line is as asymmetrical as can be. I did not care about symmetrical or not. Mostly when I work asymmetrical, I get the nicest and the most cutest end results. So on the end you will see how asymmetrical it is, and it even makes me smile and laugh a little bit, because I'm like, damn, this looks like this just looks horrible, but trust the process. So here you see the end result of my shape, and well, I'm going to show you how to I don't want to say correct, but to use kind of a mistake. I say in art you can't make mistakes, because you see my shape is asymmetrical as can be, and I'm just using this as a guidance again to make other lines. So I'm just turning the paper just to, go with the flow, see where you end up. Oh, and to prepare you a little bit on the video, there is one part that I started filming in slow motion, and that had to be time-lapse. So first, this part is maybe a bit slow, but on the end I'm going to surprise you with a nice time-lapse. I know that I love to watch a time-lapse when it just goes super fast and you see the results showing up very easily, and I love this result, so I wanted to add this to my video as well. So, and you see that my lining is also not perfect, so, and you have to be creative, and to get into a zone, to be creative and to have no mistakes, you just need to leave those lines. Maybe you're going to use them in the end, maybe it's going to be something very cool, Here I'm using my 2B to create a first shade. And I like to use the 2B and then the 8B because when you already cover a little bit of graphite, the rest of the graphite is going to take less quickly if you don't press too hard. So for example, now I'm using, I believe, my 10B to just, make it softer. Oh no, this is my 8B. This is the 8B, I can see that. And it just makes it easier. It doesn't grab as fastly as possible. I'm going to turn the paper very soon, very quickly. Wait, just give it just a second. So you can see what happens when you, for example, use the 12B directly on the lighter part. Like here, you see it just gets really quickly, really saturated. And I kind of dislike that because when you're going too harsh, it's quite difficult to get like a right and even transition, let's say that. Now I'm using my 12B to just, give a little bit of a stronger shape. And now just blending it out. And now the magic is gonna happen. I'm going to shut up, make you enjoy what is happening here, and just go with the ride and enjoy the music.